Okay, Jeremy here, Jeeps Unlimited, partsbreakers.com. 303-666-9020. I cannot express the distaste I have for wind. And I swear, it has been beautiful all day today. And the moment I got the washer out, I swear, it was like, oh, you're about to do a video. Let me just help you out here. So I know people hate this. I wish there was a better way. I have the phone as much muffled as I possibly can in my shirt. But I still want you to see this thing. So as I extend the phone down on this particular tub, I'm just not going to talk. And that way, if I have to delete or you guys have to mute the noise because the wind's so bad, you can do that, okay? This tub is perfect. It's beautiful. So there's really not much to talk about, but I want you to see it as we always do, as if you were standing here next to me. So take that as you will. If I miss something, check out the photos. If I miss something in the photos in the video, just give me a holler. I have no problem going over it with you, but I don't think that will happen in this case because it will show everything, including the bottom and the torque pockets and all that stuff. So it is a khaki colored tub. This is an 03 to 06 style tub. We have plenty of information on our YouTube channel, and that will tell you what the difference is. If you have an early one and you wanted to use this one, we can help set that up that way or vice versa. So, okay. Okay, no modifications, alterations, or anything else. No holes, extra holes. The floors for the feet, the roll bar, excellent shape. A little oxidation, but difference between oxidation, I don't know if you'll be able to hear this or not. If you don't know, browning in the metal, we don't get salt we don't use salt out here on our roads. And we don't buy any Jeeps out of any place that does. So you get a little browning, which is just nice and smooth, okay? When you get surface rust, it's when the layers of the steel is actually starting to leach out, starting to flake. You see the flakes a lot, okay? And surface rust can be light. Just because it has a little surface rust on something doesn't necessarily mean the end of the world. What you don't want to see, though, in tubs specifically, when it comes to floorboards, is where you start getting layers upon layers come off, or even a couple layers sometimes if they're big enough, and you get real thin sheet metal. And that time, it's just weak spot, and eventually will pinhole through or rot through or even crack. So especially like seat bracket areas, those are all real important, and these are all perfect. So there's a little water. I just washed it. That'll only be here for a second as I'm about to tip it over or tip it up so you can see the bottom. So hang tight for just a second. All right, get some photos while I'm down here. I always wonder if they're working. I'll have to check when I'm done, because when you take a photo with these new phones, doesn't make like a click when you're in a video like I am. So I'm actually videoing this and photoing it. So okay, total of 10 torque pockets. The wind's just perfect right now, so let's see if it holds out. 1, 2. Notice how clean the threads are. The actual pocket, this is the whole back torque pocket here. 2 above your fuel tank. Beautiful. If it'll focus here. Come on, baby. There you go. Another 1 there, so we're at 4, 5, 6, 7. And notice again, this one's easy, okay? So is this one. 8, 9, 10. These 2 here, and it's almost always these center ones, you'll start seeing them kind of yellow at where they start collapsing is on the sides usually, and then they'll start cracking in here. There is absolutely no sign of any wear at all on any of these guys. These are absolutely perfect. After 23 years, I do get to say it every so often, but not all the time. It'd be a far chance that we'll continue to get tubs that are this clean on the bottoms. We'll continue to get tubs in, don't get me wrong, but to find clean tub floors, specifically the underside, these torque pockets, is getting extremely hard to find. I'm going to list another one here in a second. It's an early one, and it's beautiful. It's a nice clean tub. It's got a couple dings on the back corners. This one does not, but it's got one torque pocket that's not collapsed in the center. It's good, but you're starting to see, you'll see it, it's where it's like leaching. That's from the inside out. So that torque pocket could, in theory, be left alone, go another 10, maybe 15 years down the road, depending on what kind of conditions it's in. But it'd be advisable on that one to get ahead of it, because that's the only other thing. That's really it. I mean, a couple dings in, like I said, the corners, which this one, surprisingly, they almost always are dinged up in the corners, and this one does not. So super clean. Okay, there's your all that's good, nothing there, just like you want to see it. Okay, and then of course that water that was sitting in here, it was kind of murky, but now you can see clearly the floor. All right, and the roll bar pads are great, both here and here. Okay, if they ever get in front end accidents, you can almost always see it. Sometimes in the lips of them here, which this one again not. Sometimes you'll get kinks in them back here when they get hit way up here, and they'll kink here. This is a spot that they buckle, and then if they get rolled over, usually you can tell rollovers, but not always, and that's another reason I like to do these videos. So there's tall tale signs a lot of times up where the windshield frame mounts, but usually what I like to do is just double check this area back here, because sometimes you'll just see subtle indentations on the back, kind of like a downwards, usually on the rear. And another thing that I always am very cautious when we buy tubs from other yards, which we don't do all that often, because people usually, when they want to sell to us, they are full of crap, they're full of dirt, we can't see everything, and we're taking a big risk, a big gamble. Sometimes we can get them for really cheap, but 90% of the time when I've done that in the past, we almost always see a wreck, an incident where there was wreck, something that showed up on it that it looked pretty good from just sitting there, but without, getting it completely bare and completely cleaned out. So again, this one's nice and flat there, just like we like to see. The doorway for the rear, perfect, and so forth. So we just had a guy in here not too long ago. We were putting on a windshield frame for him because he could not get it to line up, and said, well, maybe these guys can do it. So we got it in, and it had been rolled, but it was on a YJ. You couldn't tell until we put this hard top in the roll cage and kind of tighten it up like it was supposed to be, and it wouldn't fit. You had to loosen everything. We finally got it somewhat to fit. It was kind of cockeyed, and it leaked like a sieve in the rain. But unfortunately, he bought that not knowing that. And that's the thing, when you're buying these things, a lot of Carfaxes, not going to always show if it's been in an off-road rollover. So it's really important that you kind of take a look at these areas. If you're buying a Jeep, whole, if you're buying it as a tub, again, just make sure the seller is going over everything with you, whether you buy it from us or anybody else. That's what I would expect. These are big purchases. They're hard, they're somewhat challenging to deliver, and that's an expense in itself. So, okay, so this is a grade A. This is what you can kind of look at. Any tub that we list is going to be, it's going to be either an A, a B, or C. And again, just like the year differences, we go over our conditions and our grades specifically in a couple videos. So check those out, and you don't have to regurgitate all of it here. So 303-666-9020. I'm going to make sure I got those photos. Flip this thing back down on its side here in a second, get it marked, listed, and put up on our website. And I'll send it out to the few people who have requested these last few days. Typically, a shelf life of a TJ tub is anywhere from a couple days to a couple weeks. They don't sit on our site for very long. So if it's something you're interested in, you don't quite have the money in the bank yet, you have something coming in, taxes, retire, whatever, we're flexible. That you just need to give us a call. We'll get a deposit and get it held, and then we can wait on a couple weeks. Plus we have our East Coast run coming up. That's in May, into May, beginning of June, and we'll take out a big load all the way out to, right now we're looking at Mass, New Hampshire, Vermont. I don't quite have anything to Maine. I almost always end up in Maine. So there's a possibility for that. We're going to be all the way up in the upper UP on this one again, or this one as well. So northern Minnesota, and then all the way over upper UP from Wisconsin side over the Mackinac Bridge down through Michigan. So, and I can't remember the one. We have one delivery across the bridge on the north side, one delivery in Traverse City, and then one delivery on the east side. And I can't remember the little town over there, but I've delivered there before. So, okay. Thank you, and thank you for the win. Thank you, Heavenly Father. This is a blessing right here. So appreciate it. All right. Have a great day and a great rest of your week. Oh, that's all blurry again. There we go.